So I was walking outside, smoking a joint, and I came across that Hecate woman. Now, I think I still have this video up. It's a video that I made some time ago, and it was about Hecate. And I got the deck right here. I'm gonna look for the card because the reason why I call her Hecate, because there's a Hecate in here, and she looked just like this woman. So let me show you the card. And she walked with a cane and every motherfucking thing. But this bitch right here, she an older lady. She have an accent. She probably Muslim. She wear the hijab and stuff like that. I seen her with her daughter and stuff like that. So now she took a liking to my husband, ex-husband. And she started doing this shit where she bring food. She bring food to our house, but she would say, "Oh, I brung this for your husband." She would say that. No, no, no. First of all, when I first came across her, when I answered the door, she knocked on our door. And when I answered it and she asked me who was I? I'm his sister. She thought I was his sister. And I was like, "No, I'm his wife." And then she was like, "Oh, well, I met your husband and we talk and he's such a good person, yada yada yada." So I brung him by some food. So it was a plate of food. And she said it was specifically for him. So because of the first time I met her, she didn't know who I was. I didn't take no offense to it, but I knew that he wasn't going to eat the food because he real particular. And I just knew that he wasn't going to eat the food because he don't eat from everybody. Um, so I told him like the food is here. And you know what, Stacy? I think it was your bitch ass in the comments back then talking about because I was saying that we threw away the food, and then somebody made a comment like, "Well, you could have gave it to the homeless." See, there was somebody in my comments with that stupid ass energy, just a motherfucking hater, and I believe it's you, Stacy, because you so motherfucking like, girl, I just you don't matter to me to be real, but you just a hater. Like I don't be understanding haters. I don't understand y'all. So, but they do it in a way that they hide themselves, Y'all some cowards. Y'all some bitch ass motherfuckers. Like I ain't never seen so many bitch ass motherfuckers, and these motherfuckers be thinking they bad, bruh. They be thinking that they really the shit. And when they ain't shit. And they be the scariest motherfuckers you ever seen. And they do shit behind the scenes and they just so y'all disgust me to be real. Like it be ridiculous. It be ridiculous. Anyways, I think no, I ain't there yet. So then she brought food to the house again. But she started to bring like old food from her refrigerator, shit that is about to expire. She don't want no more. So she's like, I was cleaning out my refrigerator and I got this food and I wanted to bring it to your husband. But so she had a whole bag of food, but it was specifically for him. Was like, "I'm bringing food for y'all family or whatever," even though it was a lot of food. She'll be like, "Well, I'm bringing it to him specifically." And I was like, "All right." I'm starting to get impatient with her because, she giving me the weird ass energy. Like she be doing this shit. Like I open the door and it's like she trying to look over my shoulders to look at all up into my house and shit. See, this motherfucker, I'm really on the verge of cussing her ass out. Like the next time I see her and because what she did today, it made it really clear her intentions. So, next time I ain't gonna be so fucking nice. Next time I have some questions. Because I asked her a question today, she didn't answer it. But the next time, I'm going to go up to her and I'm going to look her in her eyes and I'm going to be real specific with these motherfucking questions. And I want her to answer it. Yeah, I want this bitch to answer these questions. She better hope. She better hope that we don't run into each other again because I got questions. She about to make me go knock on her door because I got questions. I really got fucking questions. But you know what? Anyways, so again, throughout the food. Cause the shit didn't even look good, to be real. Like it didn't look like some shit that we would want to eat. And like who the hell wants your old almost expired food? Like, I don't. And sometimes she would bring him like cooked meals and he won't eat it because he don't eat from everybody. But see, the weird thing is like after she would bring food, it's like she would linger in the hallway to catch us. And then when I see her, she'd be like trying to be extra friendly to me, asking me, so how is your day? How is your husband? She always asks about him. And I just be like keeping it short and be like, we cool. But it got to a point that I just didn't even fucking talk to her. Like I just looked at her and she would just be like, looking confused. I would just look at her and won't say shit. Like I don't owe you no fucking explanation. Like, see, and I came across people and I would do shit like that and they would think that I'm scared or something, or they would have some stupid ass fucked up perception because of how they are. But you know what? No, the best thing you could do is not give these demons energy because that's what they want from you. Trust me, it's gonna piss them off more than you think. Cause that's what they want. They want that energy from you. Oh, here she go. Here she go right here. This woman they look the same skin color and everything. They look exactly alike. And she walk with a cane. Yo, I gotta take a picture of this lady. And she be wearing a lot of purple like this. That's some creepy shit, huh? Anywho, so now this is what really set off alarms for me. Cause one time she brought something and it was like a dead baby lamb in a grocery bag. A dead baby lamb. She also brought some cooked food for him, of course. But after that time, she brought food and the dead baby lamb. I came across her in the hallway and she was trying to talk to me. She was like, "Hey, how you doing?" She was really trying to hold me the fuck up. I just kept walking and I looked at her. I didn't act like I didn't hear her or anything. I just looked at her. And she's like, "What's wrong? Are you sick?" And I just looked at her like my facial expression most likely changed. I must have, and I just kept on walking. And I was looking at her while I was walking by. And she asked me again, like, "Are you sick?" And I just kept walking. And you know what? I came home and I told my husband about this. See, this why I can't go back to him like ever. That shit is so done. It's so dead. It's ridiculous. Like, and he made it like that. Cause, there was a point in time that we could have been cool. But now I gotta fucking ghost his ass. And I don't feel bad about it. And I'm so glad I ain't had kids with him. Anywho, and I don't, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, yo. Like, it was just so bad at the end that I was thinking thoughts like, if I was to get pregnant, I might just have a fucking abortion because I do not want to be trapped with him. It was deeper than like I could have still had a baby with him and then left, and we could have co-parent, but then I would have still had to be attached to him. In the way that he wanted to raise kids, I knew that would hurt me. I knew that would hurt me. So I knew. But, thankfully, I ain't never had to do that. Like, I feel like the universe literally protected my uterus. I really do. And he really wanted to get me pregnant. And there was a time that I asked him to like use a condom because I was upfront, truthful with him all the time. I told him I don't want to get pregnant. And he would ask me why. And I'd be like, because our marriage is fucked up. But he act like he can't like comprehend or something. Like he still had his own motives. So it just got to the point that I just have less and less sex with him because he would make it a big deal about using a condom, all this other shit about, you know, I shouldn't have to use a condom with my wife and stuff. And I was like, look, I don't want to get pregnant. I just don't. So, and then it was just a hot ass mess or whatever. He made it real difficult and he wanted to make sure that he nut in me because he wanted me to be pregnant by him. But thankfully, it ain't never happened. I'm so thankful. Anyways, um, so I told him about this, and I'm like, you don't think that shit weird? And he be making it seem like I'm thinking too deep. See, I'm never fucking with people like that again, yo. Being around people like that will get you fucked up, okay? Cause they refusing to see. Cause I'm like, how the fuck you not seeing? Like, this is food that she bringing you. You should be curious of why the fuck she asking me if I'm sick. After she brung us food, she gonna keep asking me if I'm sick. That ain't alarming to you, motherfucker. Like that's how I was feeling. That's how I was expressing. Like, yo, that ain't alarming to you. Then he would say some dumb shit like he prayed up, he protected because he got his religion and yada yada yada. And I'm just like, all right, cool. But there was a time that she brought food, and then afterwards she set up a appointment with her and my husband, her daughter and my husband. So that's when I found the motive. I think that she was really trying to put like some type of love spell on him and get him with her daughter. Maybe she felt like that was a good match. But you a evil ass motherfucker doing shit like that. Okay. Like, damn, people really, it's really is a lot of witches and wizards out here, and they are so ruthless. Like, they are ruthless. You have to really think about even wanting to do some shit like that. Like, I don't put spells on people, just the feeling of I wouldn't like that shit done to me. And like, I don't want to be a part of their karma. Like I just have a deeper understanding of stuff. Even when I couldn't put it in words, I just understood. So there's like a natural feeling in you. Like if I was to put a hex on somebody, I would be guilty. I would feel guilty. I don't want to feel like that. So I don't do shit like that, you know? But I know that people been projecting shit like that on me. But that's all right because the proof is in the pudding. Woo. I got my water, child. Um, I'm about to wrap this up. I just want to finish this story. So but he didn't eat the food. But we wasn't telling her because she would also put the food in containers. So he would dump the food out, clean the container, and then take it back to her, which she knew that's what she wanted. And then, like after she did her little shit, she be asking questions because she want to see if it works. See, that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers are trifling. They be so motherfucking trifling, yo. So I don't got no respect for this bitch right here. Now she started giving food to my neighbor. Now I'm not sure what her intentions with them was, but she also didn't eat the food. Mm-mm-mm. And she always looking confused, like, cause at this point I'm just like rolling my motherfucking eyes, like, hey and bye and shit like that, cause I don't fuck with you. I just don't fuck with you, like, so I can't even fake it. I can't fake like I fuck with you. I can't fake that shit. Yo, I don't know how people be smiling in your face and all the time be hating you, be wishing the worst on you. Y'all some crazy motherfuckers. Like, I can't stand y'all. Like, y'all make me sick to my stomach. Like, I have absolutely no respect for y'all. And that's real. None. And I feel like I don't have to pretend because you pretending. No, nah. I'm gonna call that demon out. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna call it out. So today, she stopped bringing food because I think I might even told her like stop fucking bringing food or something. I might have told her that, but she stopped bringing food for a while. Um, she made an appointment between her daughter and my husband, and they did the appointment. But I wasn't concerned at all. I really wasn't. Even when he was going to the appointment, I already knew the intentions. I ain't say nothing. I was like, all right, I see you later. I was not concerned. I wasn't concerned, not even a little bit. I really wasn't. Childhood. Anyways, but she tried it again after that because she see that it didn't work. So she trying it again. And when she tried it again, when she brought the food, she was talking about making another appointment. Yeah, I think I told her like we don't want no more food from you. Stop bringing food. Um, anyways, every time she see me in the hallway, it's like she always get eager. Like, cause this time when I seen her, she was on the phone. So you busy, yo. And I got my headphones in. So I'm like high and by. Like I was walking, I wasn't even gonna say shit to her, but she spoke to me. She like, hey, how you doing? And I just said, good. And I kept walking, but she kept trying to grab my attention. Like, so yeah, how are you doing? Like, she kept trying to say shit to me. So eventually I took my headphones out and I turned around and I like, what? And she was like, how is your husband? I said, we ain't together no more. You know what the first thing she said? Where is he? Now imagine that shit. Like, okay, I'm telling you, me and him ain't together no more. And your first question is, where is he? Like she said it just like that. Like, where is he? Like excited. And you know what I said? I turned around and I was like, why? She ignored the question. She started asking more questions like, did he get on plane? Like she have an accent. She's English, not her first language. So she was like, did he get on a plane or whatever? Like she's seeing if He left. So I just looked at her and I was like, I don't know. And then I started to walk away. And she was like, You don't know where he's at? And I looked around, I turned around and just looked at her like, Bitch, don't you know that you evident? Like, don't you know that you being obvious? Okay. Like, I could feel the anger rising up in me. So I gave her a look and I walked off. I walked the fuck off. Boy, I was feeling it, man. I really wanted to cuss her the fuck out because, as I was walking off, I was starting to like put the pieces together like, yo, this bitch really? Like, why would she ask me if I'm sick? So this bitch was trying to take me out, yo? She was trying to take me out? Hell motherfucking no. She better not ever run into me again. She really better not ever fucking run into me again, yo. Because I'ma ask her. I got questions. I got fucking questions. And I know and she on the phone trying to ask me where the fuck he at. Since I got these cards out, let's go ahead and ask the cards about it. What they bitch asses like, oh, oh my God, oh my goodness. Like, they just so obvious right now. Like, they can't even hide how they not even real. Like, they can't even hide their deceit, their jealousy, their envy, their hate. They can't hide it. Yo, they can't hide it. So why should I hide the fact that I could see that? Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck that bitch. Tell me about this spirit. Tell me about this right here. I ain't used these cards in forever. Yeah, that's way too many. Oops. Is the recording still? Hold on. About to break my keyboard. Mm. You know what I think it is though? I think that I do think that she really like my husband. Like I think they share similar views like on people and religion and shit like that. Cause this came out, but it came out reverse. And I do feel like she looking for a husband, a good husband for her daughter. I think that's what she looking for. She could have him if she want to, but the fact that she tried to take me out to get him, now that shit right there, she gonna have to answer for that shit. Look at my people, y'all. They both came out in this bitch. And you know what? I think she know me too. Like even if she not fully conscious, she remember our past together. I think she be judging me too. Like, she been seeing me walk around when she see me today, I was smoking a joint. And I ain't have on no fucking bra and whatever. So I know she be looking at me. I think she be looking at me like I think she be looking at me like the rumors of Lilith. Like I take your man or I'm a I don't think she look at me like a hoe, but I think she look at me like maybe I'm over sexual or I'm a heathen or something like that. I feel like that's how she like look at me. But I don't give a fuck. I truly don't give a fuck. I think she also might have think because I think she think I'm attractive. But I think that I'm seducing him. Maybe she thinking that I'm doing some shit to him to keep him. And I think she was trying to create illusions. This came out reverse. But, even with us not being fully aware, both me and my ex-husband, we was wise enough not to eat that food. Like, I want to ask, what was she trying to do when it came to the food? Now, if it come out in the cards that I'm wrong, I would admit that I'm wrong. Like if it comes out like she ain't really had bad intentions or some shit like that, but no. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Not only, I think this bitch is possessed. Bitch, I'm gonna call that demon out. Fuck you. Look, oh my goodness. Oh my motherfucking goodness, bitch. Look who else came out. Look. Why all like Isis came out, Yamaya came out, Lilith came out? You should go research that because all of them are connected. All of them are connected. All of them are connected. They all came out. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so this was out. This is Dancing with Spirits, but it's something else telling me this came out reverse. Um, yeah, I'm starting to see her do rituals. She do rituals all the time. She been doing them for a long time. And I think that she might even be older than what she looked like. Yeah, look, she good at making people sick too. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, bitch ass motherfucker. Oh, bitch ass motherfucker. Look, let's see the snake. So she possessed. Like I'm telling you, like some people who are like deeply religious and like people that especially if they went and got that vaccine, they can be easily possessed. Um I do think that the vaccine though could be overcame. Um I do, but it make it harder. It make it harder to see the spiritual. It make it harder for them to see the spiritual war. Um, but it's almost like them submitting to it, them taking it. It's like signing a contract that they're not willing to think for themselves. So I think whoever had got the shot, like y'all just signed a contract to surely come back again. Yeah, y'all kind of like sold y'all soul, y'all might have to do a few more lives or something. But it's okay. It's cool. You could do it. Um, But I do think that actions can, like, okay, let's say that you are underage and your parents is like, you have to get it or whatever, like they really forcing you into it. They might even threaten to put you out or send you to military school or some dumb shit if you don't get it. So you was really forced into it, but let's say that you did all that you can to not get this shot. Like, um, you found a way to tell them a lie, like, I don't know. Like you told them that you got it, but you really didn't, or something like that. Or you put some type of, like, let's say that you had to get it. Like you lied to them and they're like, we don't believe you. So we finna go take you to get the booster. And they go and take you to get the shot or something like that. I feel like because um your will power has been taken away, you was put in a situation that it made it really hard for you to choose yourself. I think it's compassion towards that. But the people who just willingly take it, they didn't really push back, they just submitted. You will realize that these people are so lost in the matrix. Like they probably got it because they wanted a certain job or something like that. Like something like that. Like they could have choose something else, but they didn't even really try. And that also showed you that they didn't believe. They didn't believe in certain things because spiritual people had like a knowing that that shot was really bad for us. Okay. We just had an intuitive knowing. So these people, they probably don't even trust their intuition. So, and the more you get it, the more you don't trust your intuition. You completely like disconnect from it. And I know that because of my parents. They just took another booster. And, my mama said some stuff like, yeah, it makes me feel so healthy. It makes me feel like, I don't know. But I do feel like my parents are good people. But it's certain things that I don't talk to them about. Like I got boundaries up, you know, because I just know they ain't gonna see it. I just know they ain't gonna see it. So I don't even try to make them, you know. Oh boy. But yeah, get away from the zombies though. Get away from these people because they could easily be taken over and they will start to work against you. And it's things that if you knew what they was doing, it just be so unbelievable. And you will have thoughts like, damn, I was really good to this person. Why would they do me like that? Like you be figuring out like they was talking mad shit about you. They couldn't stand you. They thought you was cocky. They thought you felt like you was better than like some straight haters. And they talking mad shit about you. They plotting against you and stuff. You find out this shit and the whole time they telling you that you their best friend. They telling you that they love you. They telling you, and it's something in them. Like they get triggered by you. And then once they get triggered, the shadows just take over. And you also got to be careful with people who don't know how to heal. Like they just refuse. Especially Especially stay away from people that don't think that they need healing. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, y'all. Stay blessed.